Show is a little bit different. We're kind of taking people's questions about our beliefs, but we're also asking other people about their beliefs. So it's a little bit different than some of the other shows. So the conversations are going to be different. So while I get to that, let's go ahead and talk to, is it Marquis? Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, that's how it's pronounced.
Hi, welcome to Truth Wanted. How's it going?
It's going fine. Bit nervous doing my first live call in.
Yeah.
This is our first show, so nerves
yeah.
all around.
Yeah, right. Nervousness all around. But so I have a note here saying that you wanted to talk about being a black atheist in a religious state.
Ooh, yeah.
I technically deconverted, I think, about a year ago. Around at that time, I was living in Tennessee, and it wasn't really that big of a problem because, surprisingly enough, at my school there was actually a large amount of atheists that was part of the school there. It was until I moved back to my home in Mississippi when problems started to arise, because Mississippi is a heavily black state, and it's quite difficult trying to find other people with similar beliefs here. I think the only other person I can actually talk to this about is my cousin, and that's because we both deconverted around at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, we already have. I know Drew and I have the problem of talking with our families about what we're doing now and stuff, and I can't imagine just the extra layer of, belonging to a culture that was majority Christian. And has been for a long time, and is much more insular about it. So a few weeks ago, we got to talk to Mandisa Thomas, who was here for the ACA back cruise, and she highlighted a lot of those experiences and that's like for the black community. And it's just not something that you and I can really relate to.
It's not something that we experience, but hopefully we can become enlightened a little bit on that, and hopefully, dish out some resources or something like that.
Yeah. We definitely want to be able to help give you some tools. So what do you think it is that you're struggling with most? Do you think it's actually telling people that you're an atheist, or do you think it's just, tell me more about that?
I think it's more trying to find community, because back when I was living in Tennessee, I still had quite a number of friends that were also atheists themselves. But once I moved back here to Mississippi, that immediately was shut down. And I've tried searching for other at least atheist or secular communities here in Mississippi, but that's over in several other towns near the edges of the state. So that's a bit too long of a drive to try to make that.
I have a resource that I can just shout really quick, and then I think if you wanted to, it'd be kind of cool if you talked about how you basically bridge the gap between. The really conservative part of Texas that you live in, and starting a group of your own and assimilating into a group that wasn't your own and things like that. But the first place I would recommend that you go is holykoolaid.com. Holy Kool-Aid, Thomas Westbrook, great activist. He has a list of just a ton of secular organizations, atheist groups from all over the place, all of the United States. I believe that he gets kind of international on that list too. And if there is a list that you're going to find an atheist community on, it's going to be on holykoolaid.com. It's a cool website, and he's a great creator anyway, so there'll be some other cool things to see on there, like things about conferences and not fearing hell, and just all of his cool videos that he makes. But yeah, go to holykoolaid.com and search that. See if you can find a community in Mississippi. If there is one, it's probably on that.
Yeah, yeah, and I would add on to that and say that after this conversation, I'm going to go ahead and put you back on hold, and I think some of the ACA people here would love to plug you into some of the communities that they know that they have contact lists with, and maybe help you, give you some resources there too. One thing that's cool about the ACA is that even though we're located in Austin, we have lots and lots of connections with all kinds of people. So yeah, we'd love to help you out with that.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swing you over there. So